Okay, this is my Fallout 3 no items or equipment run. And Fallout 3 actually goes by pretty quick. So I just ran to Megaton. And then I went here to disarm the bomb so I could have the house in Megaton, so that I had a good place to fast travel back to and heal. So I used the bed in Megaton half the time. Then you just run west to Smith Casey's garage. It's where Vault 112 is. This is the only part you have to do, part of the main quest. And you have to equip the Vault 112 suit to actually do the main quest, and I'm not trying to do glitches or anything like that. So I make exceptions for certain quest related items like this. And this is, I pretty much with the exception of a key or two, this is the only item you have to use. So like the vault suit and a couple of keys. And you just go to the abandoned house. I'm sure some people know about this. And you just sort of interact with these objects in the correct way. I actually figured this out without looking it up a long time ago. Just because you don't have to follow with the quests in the setting, and I just figured out how to get past it by looking around and brute forcing that when I was like a teenager. So it just lets you exit the simulation again. Your dad was trapped in the simulation, and that's why you go into it in the first place. Because you're trying to find your dad. That's the main quest.
You've saved me.
Because he went to this vault looking for a Gek, which is the Garden of Eden creation kit, which is mentioned in Fallout 2. It's portrayed differently in this game as like a terraforming device. So that's Rivet City. That's the next place you have to go. Your dad talks to Dr. Lee.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work.
So then you go to the Jefferson Memorial. I think that's what it's called. And I was able to kind of destroy the super mutants because I had either rank 1 or rank 2 in Iron Fist, and Iron Fist is like super overpowered in this game. So it was kind of like being a Khajiit in Skyrim again. I think I ended the game at level 10 because you get so much experience in the main quest, and I pretty much just rushed the main quest. So then you turn on the generator in the basement, you replace the fuses in the basement, and then you turn on the mainframe computer that runs it. Like the memorial's a giant water purifier. And then you turn a valve to supposedly unclog some pipes. And then it spawns into existence the Enclave. I know the idea is they were just hiding and they drop in to take over. But you just spawn them in. So you go to the Citadel. They tell you where the vaults are, the Brotherhood does. You figure out how to get to the right vault, but you can... What I did is I cleared out Paradise Falls because you have to either infiltrate Paradise Falls or clear it out, or you have to get the key somehow, I'm pretty sure, to let a couple of kids out. So you have to free some kids that are at Paradise Falls as slaves. I mean, it's not the only way, but not having the child at heart perk and not passing it, I think there's a percentage chance speech check too. Maybe. Or maybe it's just the child at heart perk, I don't remember. But not having that means you have to save these kids to get into... There's a place called Little Lamplight that is your way to get to the vault that you need to get to. See, there's the key. So that's one of the keys I used.
Oh jeez, Mungo, this is...
And there you go. You let the kids go. This is another kid standing out sort of in front of Paradise Falls, and you have to tell him you let them go, and then it completes the quest.
You again?
And then that's McCready, and he's in Fallout 4. And he's in charge of Little Lamplight. So you have to tell him to let you in, and then you have to tell him to open the back gate. And then it lets you into Murder Pass, is what they call it. And there's a bunch of super mutants, and you just kind of fight your way through the super mutants. And it was pretty easy for me. I might have maxed out Iron Fist at this point. See, and it just, you just chew through the super mutants, so... And then you make your way into the vault and you meet Fox. And the easy thing to do is to just save Fox and get him to get the Gek for you, because it's surrounded by a bunch of radiation. So you get heavily irradiated. And there's only one way to get rid of radiation in this game if you aren't using any caps or any items. And that's by completing a certain quest that Moira Brown has. So you talk to him. This is where he gets the Gek for you. And then you kind of run out. You have to fight your way over to here too, because if he helps you, you can't just sneak past all the super mutants. Like, you can technically sneak your way past a lot of things instead of fighting or run past them, but Fox stops and fights everyone, so... And then you go in here and the Enclave ambushes you.
Good work, soldier. Make sure the Gek is secured aboard my vertibird.
Yes, sir. I'll have the tech come down and remove it immediately, sir.
Like, the main quest goes by really, really quick in this game. And it's possibly the shortest of any game that I've attempted a challenge run of, so... Okay, you get taken to the Enclave base.
You're
He interrogates you and tries to ask you for the code. The president of the Enclave interrupts and lets you free. And then you go upstairs to meet the president. And the president of the Enclave is a computer. And then you just talk to him really quick, and he kind of helps you escape. So that's you getting out of the Raven Rock bunker. And then you go to the Brotherhood of Steel's base. The Citadel. And then they deploy their robot Liberty Prime. And then you kind of just walk. It's actually kind of a short walk with Liberty Prime and some Brotherhood of Steel members to the Jefferson Memorial. It just seems kind of long because he walks pretty slow, but it's like you can see it from here in the distance. Like that silhouette is the Jefferson Memorial water purifier. There's kind of similar effects in Fallout New Vegas during the Battle of Hoover Dam. So this is kind of a similar set piece to that. But I think this one's a lot cooler. I know that might be controversial to say it's cooler. And then you confront Colonel Autumn. I didn't have a speech high enough to just stop him, but I don't care. You can easily punch these guys to beat them. When you have like Iron Fist 3, see, I'm level 10, so maybe level 11's where I ended it at, so. And then you can go in and punch the code in. And that's the first time I got significantly radiated, so. I guess technically beating this quest, if you have Broken Steel installed, is another way to get rid of radiation without using anything. Because you are healthy when you revive when it gets to the Broken Steel part. I didn't do that part because most people, when they do Fallout 3 challenge runs, don't go through Broken Steel. I hope you enjoyed my quick little run through Fallout 3. I kind of plan on doing a lot of the other Bethesda games, and I'm going to see how far I can get. Right now, only Oblivion and Morrowind seem kind of questionable to me for doing a no item, no equipment challenge. But I hope I can see you again next time.